I love that. Hello. Today we have SH Figuarts Mecha Frieza, which is my favorite iteration of Frieza. But we don't care about this box. Beautiful. Let's take a look at what you have inside. Ooh. Delicious. Alright, the spread. And it is quite the spread. Your boy's got a lot of stuff going on. And this in particular is why I got it. But more on that later. Let's take a closer look at your boy. And boy, is he a looker. Now this, I think, is an amazing figure. Just by looking at it, this is my first time looking at it, as it is yours. It's your first time looking at it through my video. But as you can see, flawless. Flawless. Do you see any QC issues? Let me know, because I don't. Oh yeah. Now he's small, but he is definitely bigger than regular Frieza. And we'll see that later in the comparisons. But he's looking at about, I would say, 4 inches. And here he is doing the mighty T. That big bulbous head is not going to let him touch fists. I'm just kidding, I love you, you're beautiful. With only his neck, he can look about that far down. Only that much up. I wish they would have given him more up, especially since he is a very short character. Now, I know you can like bend him at the torso, but I like having neck articulation. I like when they add that, especially he has no hair. Yes, in fact, he is bald. I guess from the front it doesn't look bad. So what if you wanted him in a flying position? I don't know. Also, from here, it looks like he has boobs. Excuse me for a moment.
3 hours later.
Alright, and this baby boy can bend his arms about that much. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure they're double jointed. But it is what it is. I'm sure that's really all you need to get any Frieza poses, especially Mecha Frieza poses, because he was on screen for like, what, a second? Here is the crunch. Oh, hello there. Do you like how I arch my back?
Do you think you can handle my body in my metal form, monkey?
And those glutes of steel are giving him the proper 90 degrees. All that in his tail. And yes, you saw that right. On a robot Frieza, there is no toe articulation. Now, does the other Frieza have toe articulation? I don't remember. I can't say. We'll see soon enough. Now, aside from the lack of toe articulation, it seems like they put a lot of love into this character. He even has 3 different head sculpts, which you will see later, and just like a few couple cents. And actually, for those heads, I don't know why they did this, but those bulbousy parts, they come off so you can put them on the other head. See? I don't know why they didn't just sculpt those onto the other heads. I don't know if it's a cost thing. I don't even think that... Would that even make a cost difference? Because then they have to do all that... I don't know. I'm not in the business of making figures. You know, I'm enjoying this figure so much. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get the King Cold. They would have looked great together. Anyways, it is... Now, aside from this beautiful smile, you also get...
Hungry.
Another beautiful smile. Those are some beautiful teeth. Who is your dentist?
Not in the ass!
Face.
It's raining ass!
Come here, big boy.
Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime!
Hands. Aliens. Hands.
Enough of that. I know what you really want to see.
And I do too. This is why you get this figure. For this scene. And now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little let down by this accessory, because when I first saw the promos, I don't know why, I thought that this was actually 2 pieces. It is not. It's not 2 pieces. It is 1 sculpted piece. I thought that it was, and I don't know why, but I thought that it was and could be held together by some pegs and maybe split in half, like to display him fully in half. And I'm sure someone could do it. I'm sure someone can just cut it down the middle and maybe paint it so that you don't see whatever the hell is inside. But I'm not that person. I would probably be really scared. That said, it still looks really cool. Pairs great with this guy, whom a lot of people have issues with. I don't know why. I liked him. It's my favorite iteration of Trunks. When you see him do that to this guy, my God, that was a scene. Oh, and you know, while we're at it, what I do hope that they one day incorporate is backpacks. And I know people are probably going to hate me for saying that, but you know how hard it was to get him on that stand? Very hard. All right, what do you say we move on to...
My ass.
Comparisons. Okay, and here he is with FRIEZAS Christ, who is marginally smaller, I think. Definitely a smaller head. And wow, have we come a long way. Look at his shoulders. I like what they did with his shoulders now. That's why they gave him those moving shoulders, shoulder pad thingies, so that it doesn't look like this. Can you see that? Look at that. That looks kind of ugly. Here's a better look. Even the paint is, and I've never really used this figure, but even the paint is kind of coming off. This is far better. This is a no-no. That said, this Frieza has a little more shading on his body than this one does. In fact, I don't think this one has any shading. But it kind of gets away with it because of all the metal parts. Not actual metal. And here he is with Trunks. Oh my God. It's like he towers over him. He makes him look really, really big. That's what she said. which he is not really. I mean, he looks like he maybe stands at about 5.5 inches, maybe 5'7". And there is the big brother, which I guess you can't really see. Can you see him? He's so shiny, it could pass as like an invisible type figure. And he is really slippery. I don't know if he's coated with some sort of like goop, baby oil. Goop. But he is an amazing figure. He's just so gorgeous to look at. Too bad he's not canon. Is Cooler even base form canon? I don't even remember. I don't think so. And here he is with first form Frieza also having a good laugh. Because I bet you that even though it's himself, somehow Frieza would just make fun of him. Thinking, surely you can't have an me. And by now you're wondering, you have so many SH Figuarts. Why do you have so many? I love them almost as much as I love Amazing Yamaguchi. Mainly their Dragon Ball Z figures, or Dragon Ball whatever figures. Because I am old, and that is what I grew up with. But just to show you that I have other things, here is an Imagination Works Super Saiyan Vegeta. And I know that this line got like a lot of hate, especially with the Goku that they released, which I also have. I personally found them okay. I think I like the Goku a little more than this one, believe it or not, because this one has no ab crunch. That is a waistband, but no ab. I don't even think it's a waistband. Very insignificant waistband. You would really just have to move the legs. And I guess that was a choice so that he has no seam on the armor. But honestly, I would rather take the seam on the armor. I know that's probably not a popular decision, but that's why I get a figure. If I don't want seams, I'll get a statue. But it was Vegeta, and Vegeta's my favorite, so I got it. Do you have it? Do you get this problem? Okay. What I was trying to show is that mine's face falls off with just a touch. And now he's killed everybody. And I find it very funny that he's standing there just laughing at them all. With that said, I hope you liked this very short review. I'm trying to bring you at least one a week. And I think I've been doing that so far. It was very impromptu. I got this in the mail the other day. I completely forgot because you get these in like Premium Bandai, and in Premium Bandai you pay for it when they're first announced, and then they send you God whenever the fuck they feel like it. The release date will be, let's say today, and you'll get it maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month from now. They don't know. They don't care because you can only get special figures like that from them. That said, if you were wondering where I get most of my figures and you're looking to buy figures, you can try Hobbylink Japan. I almost always go there because they have the best customer service. And Hobbylink Japan, if you're listening and you want to sponsor me, give me some free stuff. Pay me for this quality material. Am I kidding? Yeah, Hobbylink Japan. Then I go to Ami because they have cheaper prices, but their customer service isn't that great. They know it. Big Bad Toy Store, if you're absolutely last call, because you can get Premium Bandai stuff at Big Bad Toy Store, but for like probably an extra third of the price. Sometimes double. Also, Big Bad Toy Store is here in the United States, or at least in North America, I believe. So you get the stuff like a month or two later than you get in Japan, which is why I like to go to Hobbylink Japan or Ami. Another option is a Lunar Toy Store. Their prices are really good. And they have a store in Queens, so you should go check it out if you're in New York. Lastly, and most obviously, did you like that last episode of Coexistence? It was so good. Tell me down below. Oh, and the next review should very well be the Agent Venom, because I'm pretty sure he comes out the 26th, and what day is it today? I think it's like the 18th, 19th? I have no idea. It's very soon. I'll try to make that more polished than this. I will make that more polished than this is. But I know you guys miss me, so